All right, I'm a little bit late. That's okay. Guess I'll just wait. I don't need that. Hey, Sonia, how are you? Well, I did advertise it, so I'll wait for a little bit, or maybe a lot of bit. We'll see. Can you hear me? Can you hear me okay? Because I'm not in my art room. Actually, this was the old art room. So everything was pretty much packed in here. Hello, Madonna. All right, great. I think I'm coming through the audio from the computer and not from the headset. So, hello, Madonna. How are you? Once again, I'd like to thank you for doing the thumbnail for me. I appreciate it. So I don't know how many we'll get in. I'm just checking some things. Oh yeah, I just used your thumbnails and then I just made them each separate. But like 98% of the paintings that are shown are hanging on my wall, so they're easy to find. So okay, I don't have the sound on my phone, which is a good thing. All right. Yeah, I'm more worried about if anybody can hear me because I don't speak very loud. So, you know. But I believe everybody can pretty much see them. Um, I can enlarge it, if I have to, if people want to see it a little bit better. Just scroll it down, then the whole thing will be on the screen and like that. Well, it all depends. Oh no, and you can see them all down here on the bottom anyway. So I can pop them up anytime. So, yeah, I mean, they're right there. So there was really no need for me to go in to do it all in the other room. I just put them all right here. As you can see all the mess behind me. Well, you see stuff that would be on the kitchen counter, but because of Thanksgiving, they were all moved over here in back of me. Okay, no problem. I see that when what is it, StreamYard, when you text, StreamYard gets a little bit of a lag because your post came up on my phone way before it came up on here. But I'm not going nowhere. Actually, what I could do is send this link to I send this. Well, I think you already did it for me. Yeah, there's no separate link. I want to do it that way. Well, hello to all that I read. Yes, this is more or less a Black Friday sale on a lot of artwork that I have literally um, hanging up in my living room. Usually, when I paste or I paint new projects or whatever, if I got the room, I'll put them in the living room, or I'll just swap them out. I'll take the old paintings down, put them in a box, and the box is actually right there, right up there. And I'll put the new ones out there until I get tired of looking at them. So I guess what I could do is just scroll through them all and just come back to number one to see which ones are being sold. So and there's not really it's I don't think it's less than 30 of them really. But I guess I'll scroll through them here for people. Yeah, he's quiet all day. Of course, when I'm live, he chooses to bark. The cat is scratching on the leg of the chair. And here he comes. What are you doing? Hmm? What do you think you're doing? You know you interrupted the program, right? Hmm. He turns around and walks away. I think that's the last one, isn't it? No, I think it was this one. This one's the last one, I believe. I'll bring it all the way back to one here. But that's all of them. Okay, Madonna. I just scrolled through all of them to show which ones are actually um, are for sale. So if anybody's interested, or I can just keep scrolling through them while I'm chatting. Yeah, I just keep scrolling through them. Some of these actually, I mean, I'm the artist, but some of these I actually have a pretty strong liking to. Like this one, for instance. I sh- I, sh- I should have named it Sonya's Fault. Flamboyant one's pretty cool. I like this one too. Just certain ones grab me. The barn one was pretty good. It seems like anything with fog seems to grab people. Of course, the two eagles and the red pine tree. I like that one too. If I do a floral with a vase or a wicker basket, that seems to get a lot of attention. I really like that one. I enjoy doing that one. That was my take on a Gary Jenkins painting. I had actually bought the DVD. Um, I like the concept of the arbor and the roses. I changed the color and the, the rose positions and everything. But generally, it's pretty much his idea. And I liked it. It was pretty cool. It was a different way of doing a mass of flowers doing it his way. This one I liked also. Yeah, I haven't done one of those in a while, in a long while actually. I don't know how many of those I even have left. I might have maybe two or three, maybe of those left. Hey, travel dreamer, I'm just scrolling through right now. Um, all the ones that are for sale. Like I said, 98% of all of these are hanging on the wall right now, so they're not hard to find. This one, um, I was not even going to finish. This guy, I I actually was helping another painter do it. And instead of me trying to text how to do it, because when they sent me their painting, it was something here that wasn't quite right. I think the transition between the orange and blue was too rough. And so I started with that, and then it just gradually turned in to the whole painting because I believe I stopped at the mountain, and she was pretty much on the way to doing it. Then I just over the weekend I just decided to just finish it off. So I don't even know. I'm trying to remember if I did a video on this or not. But she did finish it, and it sold immediately for her. So that was cool. Hey, there she is. As a matter of fact, it's Jessica. That was her. I think this one I did when I was just dead bored. And the cloud up there, it looked like an angel. And so what I did was just add the wings. I think this was the actual cloud. And then I looked at it and I just added the wings and left it like that. I see you too. I see you too. Yeah, some of the paintings here, they just kind of stick there. This one here I liked also. I just think it's this flow of the water in between the rocks that kind of caught my attention. A rose and an open lily, not too often you see any of those together. And this was pretty cool to do. It was fun. I used to do a lot of this when I did my pen and ink work, um, architectural drawings and stuff. So, and this is actually, that's the last one. So there's only 27 of them, really. And I'll go right back to the first one there, beer metal. Unfortunately, my prices are a wee bit higher than Bruce's. Um, Mainly, mines are larger. Um, in the time it usually takes to put in them, and most of them I've done live. So I figure some of these could make very nice gifts for somebody, and they're very light. They're not. They don't weigh a ton because I did them all on unless they're noted, but most of them are on foam board with the watercolor paper. I'll keep scrolling through them. I'm not one for doing too many animals, but you know, um, whenever I get them in the mood to do them, then I'll do one. I got one on the board right now. As a matter of fact, it's a stag. I got him all sketched out and taped up, so he'll be ready for whenever time I choose to do it. I also like doing um, fences. Why? I don't know. I think fences are cool. I enjoy doing fences. Every time I come to this one, I just laugh. Every time I look at it, I laugh because I know, you know, it was supposed to be a um, um, three between 3 and 5 of these things. with mist going. So there was one, two, three, supposed to be four. Okay, about four of them. These are the spots where the other two were supposed to be. Until a certain person in this room said skull, and then and I actually seen it, and I just went with it. So all of this you see is supposed to be mist, but I just transformed that nose and gave it a orbital bone, and well, there you have it. So freaking cat. I don't think she could have got a grip on the back of the chair because my hoodie's hanging off the back. So when she jumped, she actually jumped and yanked my hoodie back, and she was actually just hanging there. Oh, nothing wrong with the face. Face is awesome. There's nothing wrong with that face. That's a face a mother could love. Of course, my typical open rose. If you guys just knew the headache I went through just to learn how to even do these flowers, especially roses, it's crazy. It's funny because I do so many roses either open or closed, but my favorite flower is the iris. So you figure I would do a whole bunch of irises, right? No. Yeah, I changed a floral into a skeleton. So if you guys didn't see her, the cat, she, she jumped on the back of the chair, but she jumped on my hoodie. The hoodie drapes over the chair, and so she actually draped to the hood part of the hoodie and pulling me down along with the chair. And her nails was trying to grip the leather chair to climb on, and she failed. So that's the commotion that was going on. Yeah, that's what it was. You said skull, and you said skull, and yeah, because the hydrangeas or whatever was supposed to be one here, one here, one here, and I think it was supposed to be in a one, two, three. I think a rose was supposed to be in here where his mouth is. So it's supposed to be one, two, three, four of these, and then the rose right here. And you said face, and then I did this. So yeah, I think this was a challenge that my art teacher had posted. So I did this and posted it on his site. And it has something to do with fall colors, or yeah, fall. How heavy is she? Oh, I don't even think she's 10 pounds, dude. She's a small one, calico, and they're not that big. And she was tiny to begin with. She always was. When we got her fixed, she did gain a little bit of weight, but she's overall a very small cat as far as cats go. She's tiny. Yeah. For those who are into superheroes, you would know who this is, but the majority of people don't. So. But it's actually a Marvel Comics character. Yeah, you got to write Travel Dreamer. It's Doctor Doom. Some people, I don't know. Some people, I mean, you got to be kind of familiar with comics though, because even from here at this distance, you can pretty much see the hood, the cloak, then his outfit there. You see the mask with the two eye slits and the mouth where the nose is there. So yeah. I don't know what it is that people really enjoy seeing this foggy stuff. Um, but yeah, I could have made it even foggier, really. Um, all depends on how thick you want it and how distant you want the barn to be. You can do so much with it. And this one, I don't know. I just like the imagery of the red pine instead of something basic and green, because we got all this gray and bluish white going on with the blue sky and whatnot. So something of some kind of bright firebrand um, would set it apart a little bit. Another one of the basic landscapes, more of a kind of a hilly mountain in the back, little lake, fog, trees, more eagles, the Kmart variety eagles. This one was quickly turning into a monochrome painting, so I just put the yellow tree there. I guess eventually I should start painting more brighter subjects. And I need to start changing colors. I usually don't pay attention or notice it until I start to see them all together. And for some reason, I really like that one. Don't know why. Might be because of the pattern of the trees or something. There's a few paintings that I like, but I don't really do a lot of them. This is one, the birch tree, because they're not um, overall too difficult to do. This one, I just wanted a different color in the water, just besides blue. So I figured putting the color of the trees in the water, you know. This one I enjoyed. One is just a different color scheme with a little bit of the yellow ochre, and it's actually yellow ochre and red with orange in the center there and orange in here. A lot of it's just yellow ochre, red up top, then a little bit of orange in the middle, I believe, when I did this one. But I enjoyed it. It was pretty cool. I don't do many waves anymore. I used to do quite a bit of them, but not too much anymore. And I decided on more detailed seagulls instead of painting the letter M all over the place. Then, of course, the sunflower painting, which is a rarity for me to actually paint from a photograph. But these are called lenticular clouds. This is actual real cloud formation. Um, and this came from an actual photograph. Okay, so it was fun helping her do this one. It was fun to do this one too. I knew that I was going to do the Chippendale Roses, which aren't really too difficult to do. I should have. Well, I guess I didn't really. Actually, I seen the Chippendale Roses when I first started doing florals, but I kind of like the Jenkins variety that kind of had petals flying all over the place. But as I got more into looking at this style, I like, well, these are pretty neat to do, and decided to even the leaves are different. They're not like these guys. The leaves are even shaped differently. So it was fun to do these. And these are actually a lot more simpler to do than these guys here. So it was fun to do these. The ship I wanted to do because I don't do too many of them. So I decided to try my hand at it. I think when I do paintings like this, it has to be a period of time I had nothing to do and really nothing in my mind to paint, but just practice. So I end up making a teaching segment out of it. And once again, like I said, I like the path of the water where it was going on this one. An open lily and an open rose together. Not a very likely pairing. But in your world, you paint what you want. This was fun, like I say. I like doing perspective and architectural type stuff. I the groups never really see me do too many of these, but I enjoy doing them. I just don't use a lot of them in my painting, probably because of the time it's involved in doing something a little more detailed. Um, I don't do too many of them. All depends. Even though my videos last a couple hours sometimes, which, truth be told, I really don't want them to last that long. I could go backwards here, but um, sometimes it just happens that way. Wildflowers are nothing but weeds with pretty colors in them. We got some. They're ragweed, but they're huge. I think they come from Japan. Um, they're not native to the United States, and they grow on the thruway here in New York, and they're all over the place. And they're kind of toxic, but they look like ragweed or whatever. And but they're huge. They're well over 6 feet tall. Yeah, perspective. It can't. I'm so used to the perspective. I've been doing it for so long, and it was something that I got into. So um, it really wasn't a thing for me. Um, with this building, my only issue is when you do perspective and you paint a certain size building, You got to make sure that your vanishing points not only are is of equal distance, but one is not too short. Because if it's too short, then the perspective gets a little wonky. This side right here, was close to being very wonky because it was too close. This one was far away. It was like way because I got a 3 foot ruler, so that one was way far away. But the other one was kind of too close, so it kind of scrunched this area up here a little bit. So if I would put the horizon line further on this side, it would have evened out a little bit better. Um, but I did like the almost worm's eye view of you looking up at the building instead of a straight on shot. So we're at the flowers here. Oh, I didn't know that. I took it up in school. Um, I didn't want to do the CAD stuff because I'm old school. I guess it just took away from me actually sitting down and doing it myself. When they developed the CAD program, why use a pencil? You get the whole thing there on the PC. The robin is pretty cool. I You would figure I do a lot of birds. I don't. Whatever strikes my fancy. I've done the occasional swans, um, numerous eagles, only a couple of robins, a lot of cardinals, a lot of the male cardinals I've done, and I believe I might have one cardinal left. Eventually, I'm going to change up my landscape mountain scenes because I always end up doing mountain ranges. I don't do too many of the trees in general either, like up close to bark and stuff. I used to do those to a lot of those. We don't have as many pigeons like we used to. I think they bring the ravens in. That took care of the pigeons because ravens eat eggs, and the peregrine falcons that we have make short work of the pigeons too. We got rock doves around, but they tend to hang around more grassy areas. Yeah, it is more creative, but you're not, college. You're not going to do too much of that in colleges now. Either the CAB program or bust now. Well, they just associate pigeons with the city, especially larger cities with smog and fog and dirt and everything. You know, like I say, Utica used to have quite a few of them. New York City still got. They probably hold the world record for the amount of pigeons. And people keep feeding them, so blueprinting, a very precise profession. I kind of wish I had my technical pencils back. The ones with the real long lead. You need that funky looking sharpener. You put it in and twirl it around. I used to have a few of those. Keep them away. The grind and grit of old cities and bridges. It's probably just the way the dirt clings onto the stonework. Adds a lot of character. I thought the cat was back there, but it's just me in this silky hoodie I got on with this leather. It makes all sorts of sounds. I don't know, Jessica. You might not want this coffee. It's kind of lukewarm now. None of my coffee stays hot. I don't know. You might spit that one out. It's kind of. This is actually the very first time I've used this computer with the camera, and like I say, I don't know if the audio's coming through with this or it's, I don't know where the microphone is on this thing, but that microphone's around here somewhere on this computer. It's one of these computers where everything's into the screen itself. I think this screen is like 27 inches or something. Yeah, it's big. And you know how the camera just pops up out the back. It's one of those computers. And really new. Very new, only a few months old. So this is the first time I've used the camera for it. There's your robin. Why did I name it after an ice cream store? Well, I thought it fit. The robin was pretty fun. A lot of these, when I do animals, especially birds, I can look at the picture and just freehand it. You know, what I like about the challenge of doing robins is, especially this one, it's because his wings are a certain type of gray. The face is black, but the wings and the tail. Well, the head and the tail were black, but the wings are a certain weird, smoky kind of a gray color. And then obviously he's orange breasted, but the orange is on the bottom, and where the light was hitting was toward the front end here. So very interesting to do the colors on him. And of course, the barn. I don't know why I like painting sheds and barns, but I guess it's the striation of the woods and just the way it looks because you can play around with the pattern and the tones of the wood. So and a different way to do the pine trees back there. So it was a lot of fun doing that. And plus, it gave me a reason to put some brighter colors in the back, which helps silhouette the tree and brings out the barn. You know, but it all depends on the size. Um, Travel Dreamer. It all depends. And I forgot to tell um, Madonna, but I usually take care of the postage. I very rarely charge for postage. It's just in the price of the of you purchasing the painting. Um, the only time that it really starts to the cost is ridiculous is when I ship out of country, of course. But usually in the states, I really don't stress much on the postage. Um, like I said, it comes out of the price. But I don't know. It's usually around. Like I said, it depends on the size. Okay, the weight of these, if they're cardboard or if they're watercolor paper and foam board, you're talking about the 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 envelope weighs more than the painting. Because I think maybe 12 by 18, maybe this that it weighs maybe 4 ounces, something like that. It's extremely light. The Robin, yeah, Robin is 12 by 18. That one there, and the postage isn't much at all. Like I say, maybe between $5 and $7, something like that. Like I say, if it, you know, um, it all depended on where you live, but it's really what they charge is weight and size, um, mainly size, um, because it has to be handled differently than regular, your regular snail mail. So yeah, so that's where most of your cost comes from. You know, so but if you are interested in Baskin Robin, um, where is Baskin Robin? I think Baskin Robin is up here. I think I took the Robin down. Like I said, 98%. He's got to be one of the 2% that's off the wall. Because I don't remember seeing the Robin on the wall. So the Robin's got to be up there. Sure, you bid whenever you want. Yeah. I started a little late, about 10 after, but it's going on 2 minutes to 7. But yeah, but I don't think we're going to get too many bidders. There's not too many people watching. That's fine. That's okay. So your minimum bid would be just fine, actually. Yeah, your minimum bid would be just fine. It's funny. I can't even have nobody to help even go get it. But I know what's up there because I only did the 12 by 18s. Maybe we're in what were we? We're in November. I think I started doing 12 by 18 in October. Sometime in October, I started doing the 12 by 18s, I believe. But if you it either the PayPal or the Cash App. If you do PayPal, just um, send me your address, everything, and when it comes in, I'll pack it up and I send it out that day. I don't really play around with it. I try to send them out as quickly as possible, especially now before the Christmas rush really starts, which is going to be very soon. And that's when the mail, everything gets crazy. So, well, Baskin Robbins can go bye-bye. Now I'm curious. Oh, let me see something. Hold on. I'm pretty sure you can probably still hear me. But I'm pretty sure Baskin Robbins is up there. Like I say, I'm pretty sure you guys can hear me as well as see me flip through these things here. Oh, so many things are giants. Now, if I don't find Baskin Robbins up here, that means Baskin Robbins is hanging on the wall. I had a strong inkling that Baskin Robbins might be hanging out on the wall. I don't see Baskin Robbins here. Oh, you're the killer whales. All right, that's right. Oh, yeah, I see. I guess Baskin Robbins is on the wall somewhere. I know it's not in the box. Then again, waiting for the what to roll around? Oh, no. Let me go see if he's on the wall. On the wall. So Baskin Robbins go bye-bye. I turn around, look upward, and there it is. I think I was so fixated on newer paintings that I did not notice the robin on the wall. But she was right there. So, but yes, it's about 12 by 18. And I'll package it up tonight. Oh, is Madonna still here? Where is she? It feels weird to talk without the earset on. Oh yeah, she is here. All right, Madonna, because you did help me out, um, I'll flip through these things here, and I'll just send you one. All right, I'm gonna flip through them. Just give me, well, you got the actual files yourself, but just flip through a number. If I flip too fast, tell me to slow down. You did help me out, and I do appreciate it. And I'll send yours out with Fatima. Oh, are we going back to that presidential lemon? Oh, lemon. Presidential limo going to I know I don't have to, but I want to. Trust me, when I paint these things, I paint them for other people's living rooms, not mine. They just happen to end up tacked up there. Presidential lemon, yeah, I know. Uh, what do you want? Huh? He just looks at me, turns around, walks out. The cat has totally given up on me ever since she slipped up on my hoodie. She hasn't been back in here since. Okay, Madonna, I'm going backwards. It'll get to you in a couple of days. Wait a minute. How come you got two different names or what? Okay. I'll just keep calling you Fatima. But I'll get it wrapped up for you. And thank you, Travel Dreamer. Madonna's still making her decision. just remembering the story between these two. Okay. Yeah. Send me in Messenger. Just send me your address. Let me put these guys back up here. This one's a 3D. Whatchamacallit. So let me just put them out that way. The smaller ones here. I should be able to do this without breaking my back. Bigger guys can go. I definitely got to do these by size. The huge ones will lay on the bottom. Everybody else will be on top of them. Okay, rest of you guys. This is a cakewalk here with you guys. The pitiful thing about me in this room is that I gotta smoochie that from. Hold on, guys. Yeah, no, smoochie and Ephraim. All right, forget smoochie and Ephraim. I have a, I think it's a 40 inch screen, flat screen. It's just hanging on the wall, chilling out. And then I got a projector right next to it. I got a gray piece of paper. The whole room was hooked up. It's got a surround system in it. 1, 2, yes, I think it's a five speaker surround with the subwoofer somewhere. There's subwoofer somewhere around here. I think it's in the corner over there. But everything works. The stereo's right there. Blu-ray players up there. Everything's set for sound and video in here. But I rarely. This is the most I've used this room in this basis in probably almost going on 3 years. Since I've been in the other room, I've rarely been in here again. This is the most I've even used this computer, being in here this long. But I can't see the TV anyway because it's covered by a box full of paintings. And I got 2 more bins full of paintings in the storage. I had to put them in storage. The 2 bins, big bins of paintings are in storage. I filled up a large box, and I got paintings on top of the box because I filled up the box already. So, and I don't paint nowhere near as often as I used to. So, but okay, Smoochie and Ephraim go bye-bye. You know, Ephraim's the one that flies sideways. You remember the story on Ephraim. What is my puppy's name? The bully on the old Popeye cartoons. Bluto. He is 13 years old. He's about 100 and he lost weight. He's probably around 130, 127 pounds, something like that. He used to be 20 pounds heavier, but he's 13 years old. He can't handle all that weight, and his joints are starting to get stiff in his back legs. So we had to put him on special dog food. He can't have them fatty treats. And Thanksgiving was just a day of debauchery for him because, he was fed everything. Not that he was going to turn it away. So Um, him, the cat is only 2 months older than him. She was born on uh, Valentine's Day, and he was born April 11th. So they're only a few months apart. And they're both 13. So they've been around since, they existed. So, and he's definitely the longest I've ever had a pet, both of them. I adore animals too, especially when they don't poop in the house. Well, he's housebroken, so the cat, the cat requires 2 litter boxes on each side of the house. If there's not 2 litter boxes on each side of the house, she starts spraying, and she only uses 1 litter box, only one. But there must be 2. Yeah. Let me see something here. I'll bring this right here. Nope, they can't see you.
I don't want to hit the head.
Oh. Let me see. Oh, nope, I don't see it. Okay, but here. Here you are. Moses and Mabel. Moses and Mabel. So what I'll do is because it's 7:18, so we're pretty much done here. What I'll do is get all these notifications out of here. Hold on, bear with me 1 minute here. Okay, there we go. And I'll get these all set and ready because, like I said, when it comes to me, when I sell them, it's time for me to get rid of them. I don't keep them around. Basset hounds. You never really realize how large a basset hound is until you see one in person. Of course, you see countless pictures of them, and it might be on TV or on a commercial, blah blah blah. But to see one in person, it's got a it has the proportions of a of a bloodhound, but it has the height of a Pekingese. I don't know why nobody gets notifications anymore. The only thing I could suggest really is to unsubscribe to me and then resubscribe again. I don't understand why people. I get that often that people don't get any notifications anymore. See what I mean? 65 pounds. Do I ever watercolor? Oh yeah, yeah. I have a set of watercolor brushes and everything. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I do watercolor. Um, my if I ever wanted to do a watercolor tutorial, I'd have to switch my. Um, I couldn't do it on a vertical surface. Obviously, it would have to be on a flat surface. Yeah, you know how big bloodhounds are. So think of a bloodhound body with short dog legs. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Madonna. Appreciate it. Well, guys, I think we're about it. Oh yeah, I can definitely tell who's the 65-pound one. Oh, number 9. Oh, okay. Sure. Lincoln. Why does that name suddenly fit? Field of fog. Hold on one minute. Put these two back over there. Okay, dokie. Where that one is. All right. Field of fog. There you go. No problem, travel dreamer, Miss Fatima and Lincoln. I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate you coming. And for those of you who purchased, appreciate it also. Um, it's great to chat with you guys. Like I say, 7:24. I'll take Big Boy out for his walk. And today's what? Today's Friday, right? Well, usually painting him out this time anyway, so I think I'm gonna take him out, grab me a bite to eat. Oh, Link. You should have bought him a little afro and bandana. I like the Mod Squad. You date yourself when you mention TV shows like that. It was nice to hang out. I appreciate it. You know what? I do realize that it is Black Friday. Who on earth is here right now on Black Friday? So they're probably out and about. It was crazy in this small town. I went to get, ironically, more art supplies and art store. It was crazy in an art store, and it's in a, I guess you could say a strip mall. Out and right across the strip mall is Walmart. I looked across the parking lot, and it was crazy. Parking lot was crazy. And then going home, I go by a couple of the big, strip mall places, and unbelievable, unbelievable big. What's that place called? Best Buy. Crazy. And years ago, I used to love that stuff. Going in there, watch crowds, people, and it's just a different vibe now. I'm not going nowhere near those spots, man. No, no, no. I will send you guys artwork out tomorrow, and I'll find them. I might have you on Messenger. Oh, hold on, got another picture. No, oh, my goodness. Of course, the sausage roll will have to be on your sister's lap. Those are, for such a short dog, they are, they're nice size for such a dog that's about this high. There's something else. It's just weird. My ex-choir director's son had a basset that he paid some money for. It was a show dog, basset hound. So um, you know how the parents got these ridiculously long show names. So he paid some money for this basset hound, and man, he took care of this dog like he was the show dog. Spoiled. Um, I know he's passed away now, but the last time I had seen the dog, boy, gorgeous, and he was friendly too. Um, Friendly dog, beautiful, great coat, everything all shiny. He looked like he definitely looked like his parents, just like a show dog. I can see why they pay big bucks for dogs like that. Yeah, he did have big paws, um, super long, super long ears, that big old nose. But he was beautiful though. But he kept excellent. You could tell when a dog's being really taken uh, care of, and his sister had this she had this Maltese white. The hair goes all over the place. So it's like two dogs from two different worlds, Maltese and a Basset Hound. And when they come together, obviously the Basset Hound's not going to do all that running and jumping. The Maltese, and the Basset Hound's just looking. But when they're both tired, guess what they do? They sleep together. I don't get it, but you know, I think that Basset Hound could probably swallow that Maltese if it wanted to, but that they grew up together, Um, but it's just funny how people would choose their dogs. I can't honestly see how he would choose a Basset Hound, but he did. Her, I can see the Maltese. That one, the Maltese fit her fine. Him with the Basset Hound, I don't, I didn't see it. I was never really a cat person, ever, but I ended up with a cat. Actually, this is cat number 3. Yep, this is my third cat. Um, yeah, my third cat, second calico. So, I tend to like the large, oversized breeds, um, mastiffs and Great Danes and things of that nature, which are very pleasant animals if long as you teach them right when they're young. Because you gotta establish who's the boss. Oh, no problem, Madonna. I thank you. Appreciate you. So, okay, 7:31. So let me get up off of here. Let me go. He's already been fed, so I do got to take him out. And he's spoiled anyway. He's so used to me taking him out. So let me go endure this. What's the temperature outside right now? Let's see here. Oh, nice. Not only is it the freezing point, but it's also snowing. So yeah, just perfect. Mm, nice cold coffee. Guys, thank you very much. Good to chat with you and actually sit in a chair that's comfortable and chat with you. So, um, more than likely, I'll be on later on this evening. You know how late I like to do things. So, you know, get rid of that thing. All right, but I got you guys paintings all set and everything. And I'll take care of that when I come back. And most likely later on um, I'll paint this deer. It was an idea that I wanted to do, so I can get to talk to you about how I did the deer and everything. No, no, I've never painted a possum. Mastiffs are great until it's time to feed them. Okay, guys, I'll see you when I see you. Once again, thank you very much, and I'll get these ready and I'll send out on tomorrow. Peace.